This podcast is sponsored by Uncomfortable Ideas by Bo Bennett, PhD. Challenge your beliefs and embrace the uncomfortable. Discover the power of confronting ideas that push your boundaries. Get the book or enroll in the online course today at uncomfortable-ideas.com.
The ethics of autonomous warfare, facing uncomfortable truths about AI in combat. Explore the ethical challenges of autonomous weapons and why embracing discomfort is crucial in understanding AI's role in modern warfare. Ethics of autonomous warfare, a skeptic's take. I've been thinking a lot lately about this whole idea of autonomous weapons, robots, drones, AI systems basically deciding who lives and who dies on the battlefield. It's one of those uncomfortable truths we all just sort of pretend we're okay with because technology moves forward and war is inevitable. But have we stopped to think about what it actually means to surrender decisions of life and death to machines? Because for me, that's a pretty terrifying prospect. Look, I get the arguments in favour of these autonomous weapons. Supporters say they could reduce human casualties by taking soldiers out of immediate danger. They talk about precision. Machines might theoretically make fewer mistakes than humans who are tired, scared or angry. Sounds almost hopeful, right? But there's a lot more beneath the surface here that's worth challenging. First off, when you talk about ethics, we're in what many call a morally grey area. Imagine a drone programmed with algorithms to differentiate combatants from civilians. How reliable is that? How can you trust a machine, no matter how sophisticated, to understand the chaos of a battlefield or the unpredictable context of human behaviour? And what happens when the system makes the wrong call? Who takes responsibility? The coder? The military commander, the machine? This uncertainty makes it all a lot messier than just better technology. Now here's something else. When autonomous weapons become the norm, does it actually make war easier to start? If political leaders know their troops are safe behind automated systems, might they be more willing to pull the trigger? That's a chilling thought because it could lower the threshold for conflict in ways we can't even fully grasp yet. Then there's the issue of accountability, which really keeps me up at night. War already has rules, international laws, Geneva Conventions, treaties, all trying to limit unnecessary suffering. But machines don't have a conscience, they follow code. If they screw up, who's on the hook legally and morally? Trying to assign blame to a non-human actor just doesn't hold up. This opens the door to a serious accountability gap, and when civilian lives are lost unfairly, that gap feels unacceptable. Some people argue we should embrace this tech because it's inevitable, and refusing it would mean falling behind in a global arms race. I'm skeptical. Isn't making that compromise just accepting a future where machines hold too much power over human survival? It feels like we're challenging the status quo without enough conversation about where it might lead. And as with any controversial topic, silence or glossing over the uncomfortable conversations rarely solves anything. But here's the kicker. There really isn't a simple answer. Ethics don't come with neat programming or easy fixes. That's why this whole subject belongs in those thought-provoking podcast moments, where we're forced to wrestle with uncomfortable ideas. It's about understanding different perspectives, from technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and even everyday people, because the stakes are human lives after all. To really get into why this matters so much, I recommend checking out Uncomfortable Ideas by Bo Bennett, PhD. It's an eye-opening look at how facing the things we'd rather ignore or avoid can lead to better decisions and a clearer understanding of tough issues like this one. Explore the book now if you want to engage more with challenging the status quo and embracing discomfort, because these are not just theoretical debates, they're the decisions shaping our future. So yeah, autonomous warfare isn't just a tech innovation, it's an ethical and societal crossroads where we have to ask, are we ready to accept machines making moral choices, or do we want to hold on to the messy, complicated responsibility that comes with being human?